Recently, Oracle engineers released a repository containing more than 100 AI skills specifically designed for the Oracle database ecosystem. These skills allow AI tools to understand Oracle database concepts such as database design, SQL development, performance and tuning, etc., in a very much broader and deeper way. In this video, I'll show how to use these skills with Claude Desktop connected to Oracle SQLcl running as an MCP server and automatically generate a SQL anti-pattern audit report for a schema.
Welcome back to my channel Into the Oracleverse, where we learn about Oracle SQL, PL and Apex. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button.
If you are watching my channel for the first time, I have certain videos published some time ago which would help you to connect Claude Desktop to Oracle 26AI database, and you would also be able to set up 26AI database in Docker so that we would be able to run the database locally. I am going to use those to set up, and I will be extending it further with this particular development or configuration. So I suggest you to watch these videos first and then continue with this particular video. Before we jump into the demo, let's first understand what these AI skills actually are. These skills help AI models to understand how to analyze SQL queries, execute the plans and schema structures, etc. So we can consider these skills as a knowledge pack, AI knowledge pack, along with certain instructions which would be present, and it would also have the domain expertise. These skills were created on top of the documentation that's already existing. Instead of relying purely on the given LLM's training data, we would be providing explicit instructions and practices through these skills. And moreover, with this skill, so we need not provide more and more context to LLM as such. For example, if our focus is only with regards to performance and tuning, we need not provide the entire part as a context to the LLM. Rather, during the runtime, the LLM would know that it needs only the information related to performance and tuning, and then it would be able to fetch it in a much easier way. Our focus today would be more on the performance and tuning and SQL's best practices. With these skills as an input, so the AI would be able to reason about database problems that we have in a much more structured way. Now, let me show you views which are explicitly created to perform bad, so that we'll be able to test if AI is able to detect all these views as bad performing or as bad SQL queries, and then can show it in the report that it's going to generate. So here we have explicit join columns, but still these tables are joined in Cartesian way. And then here we have a particular function on top of an index, so which would kill the index. And then here we have correlated subquery. So this subquery would run for each and every row. The view employee annual report bad, it is created with all these anti-patterns. And then moving on, so I have another view named view products full report bad. So here we are applying distinct on top of Cartesian explosion. So here three tables are being joined in a Cartesian way, and then on top of it we are applying distinct. And then here we have a scalar subquery which re-executes the average function, and it would be executed for each and every row. So these are the anti-patterns here. And then moving on to the final view. So this is view employee correlated bad. So here we have at least 5 correlated subqueries. That's pretty much it. If you're looking into this part for the first time, so this is SQL Developers extension which can be set up in VS Code. If you wish to set up your SQL developer within VS Code, I have a video explicitly for that and also a playlist for that. Do feel free to check it out. Now let's look into the architecture for this. Claude Desktop uses Oracle DB skills as domain knowledge. So with it, it will get all the information that is required to perform a particular task. And then it connects to SQLcl running in MCP mode. SQLcl acts as a bridge between the AI agent and the Oracle database. This allows AI to inspect schema object, execute query, analyze execution plans, etc. This is our underlying plan with the SQLcl MCP connection as well as the skills repository. Now let's see how to set this up. The first step is to download the skills repository from GitHub to one of our local directories. To do that, we will be executing this command. To execute this command, we would be needing git. So we have to make sure that we are installing this git. And then we will be executing this git command. So we are cloning the repository and into our local drive. So once we run it, we would be able to see a certain line. Since I already have it, so it's just showing that it is not an empty directory. But if you are creating it for the first time, so you would be able to see the directory being cloned from GitHub into our local environment. I'll show where it is. So here it is. I can able to see that all the relevant directories and files are being copied over from GitHub into my local system. So here we can see that the skills are structured based on their functionality, and they are specifically designed for Oracle database analysis. So inside each folder, we would be able to see the markdown files. Which would have the relevant information, which would provide the relevant knowledge to the AI assistant. Now, let's move on to the next part. Now we have the relevant skills within our local system. Next, we have to configure Claude Desktop to load these skills. So to do that, we just have to identify this particular file. So in my previous video, I have shown how to set up SQLcl as a tool by making changes here. It is similar to that. So I'll just show it here. So this is how things would look like once we have the Oracle skills. So I have named it as Oracle skills, and then I am running it on Node. So since I am running it in npx command, so I need to ensure that node JS is present. So if it is already there, you can go ahead with that part. Else you might have to install Node.js. We simply add the skills directory as file system skills source. This tells Claude that the files in this directory contain structured knowledge that should be used during analysis. And this section we have added it in the previous video. This is to allow AI to interact with the database through SQLcl in MCP mode. With this, AI would be able to execute SQL, inspect schema metadata, run explain plans, and analyze query behavior. So essentially, SQLcl becomes the interface between AI agent and the Oracle database that we have right now. So once you made changes to this Claude Desktop config.json, we'll have to save it. And if Claude Desktop is running even before that, so you might have to quit and restart it. With that, Claude Desktop would be able to identify the newly added skill. This would be the interesting part, where this is just the prompt that I am going to provide to the AI agent, to the Claude Desktop. Instead of writing a very detailed prompt, I am going to give the AI just a single line of instruction once it connects to the demo schema. The reasoning capability will come from the Oracle DB skill. The prompt is, so first I am asking it to connect to a demo schema using SQLcl MCP, and using the SQLcl MCP connection and the Oracle DB skills repository, I am asking it to analyze my current schema and generate a SQL performance audit report highlighting the worst queries that I have. So I'm expecting those three queries to be present here, and the detected anti-patterns that we have, and the execution behavior of it, along with the optimization recommendations. Now let me copy it and let me run it. So before running, I'll show the tools presence. So within connectors, you'd be able to see the SQL skills present as well as the SQLcl present. And I have Sonnet 4.6 model, and yeah, it's just a free plan. So I'm just going with 4.6. So it's connecting to the demo schema right now. So here you'll be able to see the detailed things. Actually, it's considering 23.26 as 23AI, but it's 26AI, but that shouldn't be an issue. So since I'm using a free version, so there is a limit, so I have to provide continue. But with Enterprise Edition, it's not the case. So it would be able to perform all these actions in a single request. So all data. So we can see that all these three views are listed here. Along with that, there are several other tables as well which has issues. So let me wait for the entire thing to be rendered. So here we can see the skills which I used from the DB Oracle DB skills repo, and then so it has listed all the tables which are having issues, and then here we would be able to see the entire report. So now it's yeah, now it's interactive, and I can see the anti-patterns being detected in a better way, and we would be able to see how it's actually like how it can be fixed as well. And then we have an audit on all the indexes, and then optimize the stats, and then the recommendations. So all these things were audited by the AI agent with just the knowledge which are present in Oracle DB skills. So with this, it's able to identify all the anti-patterns which are present, and then it's also able to suggest things that are needed for it to be optimized, and then it's also able to list down all the critical issues and along with the criticality of those issues. And then yeah, so this entire analysis can be done in an automated way and in a very descriptive way with the help of these skills and this MCP integration. Here we just have to make sure we are prompting the AI agent in the right way with the right words. So that's the only thing which is needed. And as a result, so we would be able to get this beautiful report out of it. This is essentially an automated SQL performance review generated by AI. Normally, this kind of analysis requires experienced DBAs, but by combining Oracle DB skills with AI agent, we were able to automate a large part of this process in a very better way. So that's pretty much it. So in this video, we explored how Oracle database skills can help AI tools understand the SQL optimization techniques in a better way. We connected Claude Desktop, Oracle SQLcl running as an MCP server, and then Oracle DB skills repository to automatically detect the SQL anti-patterns. Thank you. If this video helped you learn something new or find what you are looking for, please give it a like. It really helps the channel. I'd also love to hear your thoughts, so feel free to drop a comment below. And if you are interested in more content like this, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again in the next video.